What's going on, brothers? It's not Mgtow, the name. I got another video for you. It's written title, Long Memory, Part 2. Here goes. I honestly didn't think that I would have to put out a Part 2 to a long memory, but here it is. So considering what's been going on in the world, in the media, and how that former KGB agent went on ahead and did the deed, it is a good idea to just remind you brothers that you should have a long memory. Yep, you should have a long memory just in case shit goes sideways, just in case these femcells and psychotic malcontents and thoughts decide to go run into you for help or try to run up into you for protection. Have a long memory. We should not forget these snares and traps, all these chicken shit maneuvers that they've pulled over the years, especially their 60-plus year marathon of the vilification of men and boys and their demonization of male sexuality. Because remember, they said so themselves. Your heroism is toxic. Everything about you is toxic. Even though they put 5 pounds of chemicals on their face every fucking day. But they call you toxic. They call you toxic even though they themselves use our legal system to steamroll men. And the funny thing is, even if the man is innocent, they still get a kick out of that. See, it's funny to them, but in a bygone era, this crying wolf will lead to witch burnings. But yes, I remember all of this. And especially for you brothers sitting on the fence, you too should have a long memory, because if they come to you and ask you for protection, there's a good chance that they're just going to stab you in the back. You're basically easy marks. You see, the mask came off. The trollops have dropped the pretense. So this means that to them, you're fair game. And what's really sick about this whole thing is that the nice guys will be the juiciest targets. That's why you owe it to yourself to have a long memory, brothers. Protect yourselves and master your lockout game perfected. Now me, I've already mastered my lockout game. And I encourage you brothers to do the same. Because going forward, I don't see anything getting better. I mean, it's just going to be more and more turmoil. It's going to be more and more propaganda. And for those who really believe that this is it, let me tell you something. The real fireworks will begin when that crooked branch of humanity in high places decides to outlaw the Bible. That's when the real fireworks will begin. Mark my words. But yeah, as of right now, it's important. It's of the utmost importance for you to have a long memory. Because at this point, there really is no reason for you to put on your cape and play Captain Saberho in these last days. During such very bad days. There really is no reason for you to do that. The plantation, for the most part, is crumbling. And I know at some point, these trollops and these femcells are going to have these vain thoughts in their head that if they get their hands on levers of power, they can legally force us to come back to the plantation and support their bad habits. And I'm going to say it like this. If the day comes where these femcells and these trollops try to use force to get men to come back to the plantation and become stepfathers, their civilization will be snatched away from them. You heard what I said. If that day comes where they try to use force to get us to come back to the plantation and play ball, their civilization will be snatched away from them. See, these tribes are emotional short-term thinkers. They really do not know anything about human nature. If you put somebody in a situation that's not feasible and you keep them there for a certain amount of time, they'll eventually try to bite your head off to get out of that situation. It's dog eat dog. But let these femcells, these trolls, learn it the hard way. Going forward, you brothers need to keep your head on the swivel, stay safe, stay vigilant during these perilous times, and always have a long memory. Always. And it goes double for you brothers over at SYSBM. A lot of these Cleon bitches and a lot of these male hyenas, they're going to shift gears and trying to shame and gaslight you to come back to that ghetto war zone and help them. And my answer is going to be the same. No. I had nothing to do with this shit. I did not sell drugs to the community. I did not run the streets. And I've never pointed a gun at another black man. So it's not my job to clean up your mess. It is what it is. But it's not what I think. How about you brothers? What are your thoughts on the subject? I'd love to hear about in the comment section. Hit me up. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got, family. If you like the video, like, share, and comment here. Feel free to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the plus icon. All right, fam. All right, brethren. You know the drill. You know what you can go with them. SYSBM. As for these femcells, these thoughts, these psychotic malcontents, and these Cleon bitches who will try to run up under you for protection, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. Welcome to State. See you soon.